Hey, bald guy in climate change, getting ready to head up to Dover, New Hampshire in the SolarStore, when suddenly it hit me. Ah, that's better. You know, great ideas. Oh. So the light bulb going off is not just the light bulb, but it's bringing that light bulb, as well as a bunch of other products, to Main Street, where we can buy them like juicy hamburgers. Pools, spas, toys, and solar energy.
Well, you know, it's funny. When I went looking for a space,
Yeah.
I happened to know one of the guys who owned the pool store, and I drove by here and I thought, gee, what a funny place for demo gear. And then I thought, wait a minute, pools need heat too. People come into the pool store looking for a hot tub or something, and then they realize how big their electric bills are after they bought that spa, so then they come in here. Well, this thing over here is probably the thing that garners the most attention. This is a solar hot water collector. This is called a heat pipe. These tubes are actually in a vacuum, and because they're in a vacuum, the water inside them boils at 80 degrees. We run water through that header up there and pull all the heat off the tubes, and voila, hot water.
And where can you put that heat?
Well, we put that heat in a storage tank that might look like this. This is actually an electric water heater. It's been made for years as a water heater, but it turns out to be a great solar storage tank because it's all plastic. It's warranted for life, so it's the last water heater anyone will ever buy.
Yeah.
And it's better insulated than anything. So we're not only making it for free, but we're storing it as efficiently as possible. Solar electric is getting more and more popular. The pricing on this stuff is dropping like a rock, which is nice. And there are lots of incentives. The state of New Hampshire actually is going to have an incentive program. Imagine that. Go figure. We sell a few very specific appliances that save energy. We sell composting toilets, a lot actually, for people who have camps who don't want to put in septic systems.
Yep.
You know, why bother? So the whole philosophy of the store is to find ways for people to save energy and save resources. So if you look at, for instance, a conventional 65-watt floodlight,
Under the light.
uses 65 watts. We can tell from this little gadget here.
Great.
Okay. So if we turn that one off and we go to a compact fluorescent,
Okay.
now this once it warms up will be just as bright. But it uses 1/3 as much electricity. Actually,
12 watts
12
there.
watts. The reason for that
Yeah.
is that a conventional light bulb is 90% heat and 10% light. There's a huge amount of waste in how it makes light. These are just the opposite, 90% light, 10% heat. Now, if we go to the next generation of stuff, we go to LEDs.
That's 8 watts. Wow.
And now those are supposed to last 50,000 hours, too. The guy who started this organization, Dave Bonta, that's been his whole goal in life.
Tell me about that.
You buy a thing, it runs for 25 or 30 years and costs nothing to run. So Dave's whole goal is to start a whole bunch of these little stores all over the country. So the average person can walk into a store and learn about solar.